Canada boasts some of the world's most jaw-dropping lakes that look like they were plucked straight from a fairy tale. They have sparkling waters and shades you didn't think were real, framed by dramatic mountain peaks, ancient glaciers, and lush forests. These lakes don't just look good, they each have their own charm and secrets waiting to be uncovered. Let's jump right in and explore 6 of Canada's most breathtaking lakes that you absolutely need to see to believe. Number 1. Lake Louise, Alberta. Lake Louise isn't just a lake, it's a legend. Tucked away in the heart of Banff National Park, this iconic spot is known for its turquoise water that seems like it belongs to a postcard or a fantasy movie set. But that vibrant color, there's no filter. The lake's unique hue comes from rock flour, those superfine particles created when glaciers grind against bedrock. This flour gets carried into the lake by melted water from nearby glaciers, creating that magical, almost too perfect shade of blue. Now, let's talk about the backdrop. Towering over the lake is the magnificent Victoria Glacier. It's the kind of view that stops you in your tracks and makes you appreciate just how amazing nature can be. Oh, and sitting right at the edge of the lake is the Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise. Imagine waking up, pulling back the curtains, and being greeted by this view every morning. No wonder it's one of the most sought-after destinations in the Rockies. But Lake Louise isn't just about standing still and soaking it all in. It's a playground for adventure seekers. In summer, the lake comes alive with activity. Canoes glide across the glassy surface, offering visitors an up-close look at its mesmerizing waters. If you're up for a challenge, hiking is a must. Trails like the Plain of 6 Glaciers aren't just hikes, they're journeys through time and nature, taking you past waterfalls, wildflowers, and views that will leave you speechless. Number 2. Moraine Lake, Alberta. Just a short drive from Lake Louise, you'll find Moraine Lake, which is like its sibling, but with a touch more drama and flair. Nestled in the jaw-dropping valley of the 10 Peaks, this lake is the very definition of picture perfect. Its water sparkles in an otherworldly shade of blue that's so vibrant it feels almost unreal. But trust me, it's very real, thanks to the glacier runoff that creates this dazzling color. Here's what sets Moraine Lake apart: its peaceful vibe. While Lake Louise might steal the spotlight, Moraine Lake offers a more intimate, secluded experience. Early mornings here are pure magic. As the sun rises, the towering peaks reflect off the still water, creating a scene that looks like it belongs in a masterpiece painting. It's one of those moments that makes you stop and think, how is this even real? The lake is a dream for kayakers who want to paddle through its calm, pristine waters, soaking in the views from a whole new perspective. And for hikers, the Rockpile Trail is a must-do. It's short and sweet, but packs a punch with its reward, that famous panoramic view of the lake, framed by the dramatic 10 Peaks. You've probably seen it on postcards, Instagram, or even travel magazines. It's that iconic. Number 3. Peyto Lake, Alberta. Peyto Lake is nature showing off its artistic side, tucked away along the Icefields Parkway in Banff National Park. This lake has a little secret. It's shaped like a wolf's head when seen from above. Seriously, it's like Mother Nature threw in a fun little Easter egg for anyone with a drone or a good view. But what really grabs your attention? That striking electric blue color that feels like it's glowing from within. This brilliant hue isn't just for show. It's all thanks to glacial meltwater carrying tiny rock particles, suspended like a natural filter, turning the lake into a liquid gemstone. If you're into photography, Peyto Lake is an absolute dream. Head to Bow Summit, the highest point along the Icefields Parkway, for a jaw-dropping view that will make you feel like you've stepped into another world. Unlike the bustling vibes of Lake Louise or Moraine Lake, Peyto Lake is quieter and feels more untouched. It's the kind of place where you can truly unwind away from the crowds and let the natural beauty sink in. In winter, this place transforms yet again into a snowy wonderland, with the frozen lake and surrounding peaks looking like something straight out of a holiday postcard. Number 4. Maligne Lake, Alberta. Maligne Lake, nestled in Jasper National Park, is a showstopper in the Canadian Rockies. Stretching a jaw-dropping 22 kilometers, it's the largest glacier-fed lake in the region. But size isn't its only claim to fame. This lake is home to Spirit Island, a tiny yet picture-perfect gem that's easily one of the most photographed places in Canada. If you've ever seen a calendar featuring beautiful landscapes, chances are you've come across Spirit Island. What's the best way to soak in Maligne Lake's beauty? Hop on a boat tour. These guided trips glide you across the calm, crystal-clear waters, offering up-close views of rugged peaks and the iconic Spirit Island. It's like stepping into a living painting. But if you prefer to explore at your own pace, kayaking or canoeing is the way to go. Imagine paddling through water so clear it's like looking through glass, surrounded by towering mountains. It's pure bliss. Speaking of the water, its mesmerizing colors are impossible to overlook. Depending on the angle of the sunlight, you'll see shades of deep blue and vibrant green, shifting and shimmering like a natural kaleidoscope. It's the kind of thing you have to see to believe. Number 5. Emerald Lake, British Columbia. Emerald Lake is as enchanting as its name suggests, a shimmering green jewel tucked away in Yoho National Park. This lake has a magical quality with its vibrant greenish glow that comes from limestone deposits in the water. When sunlight hits, it feels like the entire lake is lit from within, creating a surreal, almost dreamlike atmosphere. What makes Emerald Lake truly stand out is its tranquil vibe. Unlike the often busy Lake Louise or Moraine Lake, Emerald Lake feels like a peaceful retreat. It's the perfect spot to escape from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with nature. In the summer, visitors flock here to paddle across these serene waters. Canoeing is a favorite activity, and honestly, there's nothing quite like gliding over that emerald green surface, surrounded by towering peaks and dense lush forest. One of the lake's standout features is its charming wooden bridge, which leads to a cozy lodge perched right at the water's edge. This lodge offers not only incredible views, but also the chance to stay overnight and wake up to the kind of scenery most people only see in movies. Imagine sipping your morning coffee with that view. It's the kind of once-in-a-lifetime experience dreams are made of. For hiking enthusiasts, the Emerald Lake Trail is a must. This gentle trail loops around the lake, offering a 360-degree view of breathtaking beauty. Along the way, you'll encounter different angles of the lake's green hues, framed by rugged peaks and lush forests. It's an easy hike, making it accessible for most visitors, and the views are absolutely worth every step. Number 6. Garibaldi Lake, British Columbia. Garibaldi Lake is the crown jewel of British Columbia's Garibaldi Provincial Park. Tucked away high in the mountains, this lake is known for its electric blue water and surrounding alpine scenery. Getting here isn't as simple as parking and walking a few steps. It's a 9-kilometer or 18-kilometer return hike to reach the lake. But trust me, it's worth every bit of effort. The trail to Garibaldi Lake winds through dense forests, over bubbling streams, and past wildflower meadows. And when you finally arrive, the view is unforgettable. The lake sits in a basin surrounded by glaciers and peaks, making it feel like a hidden paradise. Camping here is a popular option for those who want to soak in the scenery a little longer. At night, the stars shine brighter than you've ever seen, reflecting off the still water and creating a surreal atmosphere. Canada's lakes aren't just bodies of water, they're masterpieces of nature. Each one has its own personality. Some, like Lake Louise, draw crowds with their iconic beauty, while others, like Garibaldi Lake, demand a little bit more effort, but reward you with unmatched serenity. So, which one's calling your name? Let us know in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed exploring these breathtaking lakes with us, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more adventures, and ring the bell so you never miss out. See you in the next one.